Good morning, friends. I should say good afternoon. I think it's past morning. This time change sent me for a loop today. Oh my. Anyway, my seeds are in. These are the seeds I told you about that I ordered from mygardener.com. By the way, I hope everybody's having a nice weekend. And I just picked these up at the post office. Ooh, I gotta get my cheaters on. 100% organic gardening. Ooh, look at these. I got some nice ones. Blue Lake bean, the pole beans. Blue Lake pole bean. Excuse me. I got dragon's tongue bean. These are the ones, I don't know if you can see these real well. They're kind of they've got a scarlet color to them. I'll show you. They got a scarlet color to them. They're really neat. And these were on sale for 99 cents a pack. And they're all organic. Okay. The heirloom seeds. These are a salad bowl mix. Oh, that's what I got for to go for my mom too. And then my little Tootsie Bell, I got her the sunflower seeds. Black Russian sunflower. Oh, those would be gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got, what did I get here? I got some, oh, more cards. Gardening is our craft. My gardener, family owned and operated since 2011. Cool. I got all kinds of cards. I'm going to keep them. Anyway, I got the 8-ball. This is an 8-ball zucchini. I should have pulled my camera up a little closer. This looks like an 8-ball. Look at how small and round it is. Heirloom seeds. I can't wait to try them. You know what? I have to shut my camera off a minute. Every time I get in here and start filming, my camera wants to die. I don't care if it has a full battery. Alright, I showed you the zucchini. The 8-ball zucchini. This is scallop yellow bush summer squash. This looks like the patty pan squash. I love these. And you know what? These are good. I love to dehydrate these for soups, but I also love taking these little ones and cutting them up and frying them with cabbage. Fantastic. I love that. Now this, you're going to love. This is scarlet kale. See that? Scarlet kale. And look at that color. If you can tell that color, it's absolutely beautiful. And this is a rare. And I've got 150 seeds in there of that rare scarlet kale for $1. 99 cents. Oh, guys, I'm so excited about starting to grow these. Oh, they tell you how many seeds. They're 25. Oh, my gosh, there's 1,000 of the salad mix. 50 of the sunflower seeds, 15 of the squash seeds. Oh my goodness, I'll be able to probably give some of those away too. And these are Kennerly yellow eye beans. Kennerly, I think that's what it's called. They almost look like Miss Mo's shield figure beans with the color on the top there around the eye. Remember, she had she showed us her shield figure beans and her turkey craw beans, and there's 25 of those. And then I got a red noodle bean, and these are beautiful. Oh, let's see. Pick regular when pods are 4 to 6 inches long. 4 to 6 inches long. These other ones get, one of the ones that I got, they get about 2 feet long. Not those. Not those ones. Maybe I didn't get them. Oh, the dragon's tongue. No, I didn't get the other ones. These are, this is going to be wonderful. I got all kinds, and I love growing beans. And I love the climbing beans. That's why I'm going to build my trellis. Because I'm reading and lost track. I'm going to build the trellises because, you know, I'm going to use cattle panels, and they're about 16-foot long cattle panels, and so that'll be a nice trellis, and it'll hold the heavier vegetables. Plus, I think the beans would be gorgeous growing on the trellises. And then I'm going to do the cucumbers up on the trellises. And I might even grow the zucchini if I can train them to go on up the trellis. But the sunflower seeds are for my granddaughter. She's going to love them. She just can grow sunflowers. I'll tell you what, she grew some in her garden last year. They were like 12 feet tall. You couldn't even reach the top of them. And then I showed you all these the other day. I got these two for $1. The tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers, more zucchini, peas, and then I've got some cilantro. You know what? I cannot eat cilantro. I don't like it. So, if there's somebody who would like these cilantro seeds, 100% certified organic cilantro seeds, I will send them to you for nothing. Just let me know if that's something you would like to have. They're slow bolt cilantro. So, I will be more than happy to give those to anybody who wants them. So I'm going to put these back in here. And that's nice. I was excited about those. That was quite a deal. You know, the organic seeds for 99 cents a pack. And I hope you guys check that out. I put it under my last Pantry Chit chat. I put the link to their website under my video. So, I'm tired. It's been quite a weekend. I've put up a few videos. I see everybody's, a lot of you are enjoying the healthy eating series. That's good. And I'm glad. I'm really glad because I needed to do some of that. I've got lots more stuff to share with you. And I've got one that I'm editing currently right now that I'm uploading, and it's balsamic salad dressing, because there's been requests. People have asked me for salad dressings without the oil. This is fantastic. This dressing that I'm going to upload, and I do speak of it in the video, I use it every year in the summertime because I love fresh tomato sandwiches on a little bit of toasted bread, lightly toasted bread. Wonderful. And you put a little bit of that on there. It's also good when you make your homemade mozzarella cheese, which I should do a video on that and show you how easy it is to make homemade mozzarella cheese. And then you can cut it up, slice it up with some fresh tomatoes and put a little bit of that balsamic dressing on it. Oh my gosh, people, it's like to die for. Good stuff. Okay, the update on my husband. Bless his heart and praise the Lord. He passed his stress test. Okay, they thought he had a blockage. He does not have a blockage. My husband, about a year ago, was complaining about being dizzy and his arm hurting and stuff. So they did an MRI on him. Well, years ago, I'll tell you the story of this. You'll think my daughter's terrible, but they were just messing around. They were wrestling. You know how they just wanted to wrestle around, and she happened to hit him. Just caught him just right and broke one of his ribs, up in this area by his collarbone. Well, he never did nothing about it. Because just suck it up, buttercup. It's no big deal. It'll heal. I'll get over it. But he was sore for months. Anyway, and she felt horrible because, people wrestle around. It always happens. You get to horse playing and something happens. Anyway, he never had it taken care of. And I remember telling him, you really should go have it checked out. No, I'm not a wuss. I'm not going to go to the doctor for that. So he never did. Anyway, ultimately, that bone that was broke healed, but it healed crooked, I want to say, for the lack of the proper term. And it has applied, by the way it healed, and I'm sure scar tissue along with it, it applied pressure to his your artery that goes up through your neck. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the name of that artery. It was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it applied pressure to it, and it created like a little dam in there, which ultimately created subclavian steal syndrome, which is where it's like stenosis of the artery. It starts to narrow. Well, his artery isn't narrowing, but there's like a little. It's there's pressure there. It like created a little dam for a blockage, for the lack of a better term, but it's not really a blockage. So they can fix that. They can go in. They would have to re-break that bone, you know, reposition it, take the pressure off that artery. It'd take a little bit to heal, and he'd be good as gold. And that's ultimately what he probably will have done. Now, we'll know more about that on Thursday, because even though they said he passed his stress test, they said there was nothing that was too alarming right now. So they let him come home. Everything's good. He's still taking his medication. And they said that they will have a full report for the doctor. Well, he goes back to see the doctor on Thursday. So we'll know more about it then. And, you know, but we're pretty sure that's what it is. It's that subclavian steal syndrome. And if you really want to know exactly what it is, just Google it. Subclavian steal syndrome. It's a stenosis in your you know what? I'll get all tongue-tied if I even try to say it. Here, let me see if I can't find it. I tell you what, I'll find it. And I hate to do this when I'm doing a video, but I will find this. Subclavian syndrome. There we go. Subclavian steal syndrome. I'll tell you exactly the artery. Vertebral artery. Vertebral artery? Or the internal thoracic artery. And it's from a stenosis. But anyway, that's what it is, a vertebral artery. It created like a little blockage there because the blood isn't flowing freely because of the broken bone applying pressure to it. So that's what that is. So he's not having a heart attack, but they did give him nitroglycerin because he does have some pain and pressure in his chest. That's probably what it is. Anyway, he had the chemical stress test, and his face was beet flippin' red. I mean, he looked like a beet. I said, oh gosh, I'm so glad I didn't have to have that done. But I was so thankful that he passed that test and that it really isn't a blockage in his heart. That's not the problem at all. So this is definitely fixable. Even if it was a blockage in his heart, that anymore nowadays is pretty much a simple procedure. So that's all good. And I'll know more on Thursday. I'll know exactly, pretty much, we'll probably know exactly what they're going to do. And next time I have a chit chat, I'll update you on that one. But for now, thank you for all your prayers. I was really worried because I don't want to lose my hubby. He's my best friend. So, but it's all good. Anyway, it was nice out yesterday. Absolutely gorgeous out yesterday. And today it's raining, it's snowing, it gets warm, it gets cold. It's like 32 degrees out there right now, but with the wind blowing it feels like 20. And it's crazy because it's melting and it's raining a little bit, so it's just nutty weather today. What are you doing? What's so funny? What is so funny? Huh? What's the matter? You're still in your pajamas. It's a pajama day. All right, you go be by Papa because I don't really want you on the video, okay? I love you. Give me a smooch. I love you, baby. Okay. You're teasing Papa. Okay. Ever since that big scare went out with YouTube and little kids and pedophiles, I don't let my grandbabies, and that's so sad because we used to do all kinds of stuff together, but nope, I won't have them on there. And I'm afraid not until they get all their safety features in place. Then, and only then, maybe, if their parents, allow it. But right now, it's not a good idea right now. So, anyway, what was I saying? The weather. Oh, it's just crappy out there. But you can go outside and you smell spring coming in the air. I don't know if any of you can relate with me on that, but when you go outside, it's like you can smell spring coming. I absolutely love it, especially when you live up here in the cold weather. You can smell spring, you can smell the fall of the year, the crisp, you can even smell winter coming. But I love it. I love that. Spring is my absolute favorite time of year. And I want to show you my fat kitty cat, Charlie. Bless her little heart. She is my pal. And she's got a big chubby tummy because she's been inside. She goes outside in the winter or in the summertime. Look at her. Charlie, say hi. She's an old girl. She's about 6 or 7 years old. But she goes out all summer long. She's outside. All summer. I can't get her too close to me because my allergies. I don't know. She never gets too close to me. I can't handle the cat hair. Anyway, she'll be out all summer long. You hardly ever see her. But come winter, she's in here. And it's like, okay, give me my bowl of food, and her bowl of food has to be full, mounded. Otherwise, she's meowing at you nonstop. She's just like part of the family. Anyway, the little girls, she's a female. And when I got her, well, maybe she's only about 5 years old, because my granddaughters named her. And they asked me what she was. I told them she was a little girl, and she was hiding under our porch. And they called her Charlie. And that's been her name ever since. Charlie girl. So anyway, enough about Miss Charlie. This weather, yeah, I was talking about the spring. I can't wait to hear the birds that start coming back. And they get to singing and all the noise. I love that. I love it. In the spring is my favorite time of year. I can get out and clean up my yard, burn some of my leaves, get my compost working, and get it turned over and add some goodies to it. I always add, you'll laugh at me. Some people will laugh at me, but I can make the nicest compost. I can make some good compost. I add Coca-Cola, beer, and ammonia to it. And it goes and brews like crazy. And I have the best compost. I used to sell it all the time. But anyway, I'm going to do that. I can't wait for that. I can't wait till the snow melts. It's like a lake out there right now from it melting. We have had so much snow. But as soon as the snow breaks, we can get a little greenhouse going. And it's not going to be anything phenomenal, just a small greenhouse. It's not going to be pretty. It's just going to do the job. It's going to be efficient. And then to get the chickens, I'm thinking I might just get chickens that are ready for laying, because I only want like 5, 6 of them. I don't want to, too many. But if I raise them from babies, that would be kind of nice, though, to raise them from chicks. I wouldn't mind that. But I also wouldn't mind having some that are already grown. Maybe 1 or 2 hens, and then get some little chicks. But however many I have left over, I can take them over to my son's, because he's got a whole slew of chickens. And he can add that to his flock of chickens. So with that, I can't wait. I'm excited for it. Then I can clean out my pond. I got so much to clean out. I'm going to show you everything in my yard. And the gardening, I'm going to do containers. I'm going to do raised beds. And I'm going to do some that are just, like some of my pole beans I grow right, in the ground. So this is going to be great. And I can't wait I'm just itching to get out there. I probably won't have a whole lot of cooking videos this summer unless it's on the grill, or quick meals, because I'm going to be outside a lot. We got a lot. There's going to be a lot going on outside. So anyway, with that, otherwise there's not much going on. I picked up a nice jug of maple syrup. I'll show you. Michigan's maple syrup. It's fantastic. Expensive, but maple syrup is expensive everywhere you go. This is a quart of maple syrup, Michigan's finest. And I spent $20 on it, but that will last me all year. Because I don't use it on pancakes and stuff. I use it for a little bit of sweetener, you know, to replace sugar and artificial sugar. I'll use the maple syrup for a sweetener, and it works wonderful. That and honey, I love them. So I picked that up at my husband took me out for breakfast yesterday morning, and a guy came in with that, and I couldn't help it, I had to get one. My husband says, they're $21. I said, well, that's cheap. They're usually more than that. That can be close to, you know, $30, $35 for that. It's not, I don't know why. I wanted to do maple syrup, but I can't do it by myself. And my husband, he says, I don't want to mess with that because it's tedious. But man, is it ever wonderful. If you can make your own maple syrup, you really got a gig going on there because it's great. Great stuff. So anyway, I probably won't do any videos tomorrow because I've done all my videos. I done a bunch this weekend so that I can, you know, have tomorrow for my own. I got some errands to run and I got things to take care of and some bills to pay. So tomorrow's going to be my running day, and I'm not going to go grocery shopping because I've already done that. Everything's all done. I looked over at Dublin to see what they had for their Friday sale, and they do have their corned beef on sale for $1.99 a pound. And I thought, you know what, I might go pick some of that up because it's on sale for $1.99 a pound there. I looked at it, you know, in Meijer, and it was $5.99 a pound, I think. But I want to can up, and I want to do a video on canning some corned beef hash, homemade corned beef hash. It's wonderful. Easy as pie to can up and wonderful. So I want to do a video on that. I know that for sure. And that's it. I had a lot of groceries, and I don't even need to go grocery shopping. I went and I took you guys with me and got, you know, that $90-some worth of stuff. The fresh produce and the fruits and that's going to last me for quite some time. So, and I got plenty in my pantry and plenty in my freezer, and I hope you all are still, even though I haven't done for the little pantry that we, you know, the pantry series that we were doing, it's still going on. I still hope that you are spending, you know, a little extra each week to get your pantry built up. It'll be wonderful. And then, by golly, this summer I'll really do a lot of canning and show you, you know, those of you who want to know, and there's a lot of you who are already canning. We can share or exchange some recipes. And Miss Mo cans like crazy too. And that's just, we have fun. And she's, as soon as the weather breaks, my mom's seen her. She is my mother's neighbor. They live right across the street from each other. I kid you not. And my mother hadn't seen her all winter. She does not go out in the winter at all. She's scared of falling. She won't go anywhere. So my mom said, well, Miss Mo is up and around. She come over yesterday. So we'll be seeing her pretty soon. And even if I have to go up there, I'll go up there and we'll have a little chit-chat in her pantry. She's got the cutest little pantry. There is a video for those of you who are watching this that maybe for the first time. There is a video of Miss Mo, and she's a darling. She's really a wonderful friend. So, but for that, there's not much else going on. And I'd love to sit and chat some more, but I don't want to bore you to tears. I wanted to give you an update and show you my seeds. And that's it. Oh, I had cookbooks come in. I'm going to have to order a whole slew of them. Not that I'm complaining. I am not complaining. They all sold. They sold the same. I sold 2 or 3 of them the day before they came in. So all my cookbooks are sold again. So I got to get one. Even the one I was going to keep for myself, it sold. So now I got to order some more. But for those of you who may be watching this for the first time, I do have cookbooks for sale, and they are wonderful. One is called Little Village Homestead Sweets, Treats, and Yummy Eats, and the other is Little Homestead Pantry. So you can, at the bottom, well, underneath the video, I call it the description box, but underneath the video, there's a link to my cookbooks. So if any of you that are new to the channel are interested in a cookbook, you can purchase them right through Blurb. It's a nice site and it's secure. So with that, I'm going to go, friends, and put my maple syrup away. This will last me. Oh, the other thing, a big milestone in my YouTube life. I have been on YouTube, let's see, in February 16th was my 3rd year on YouTube. Granted, my first 2 years was kind of like part-time because I did work away from home. So I didn't have as much as I did, you know, this past year. But I've been on here for 3 years. It's my 3-year birthday on YouTube. And I have almost reached 10,000 subscribers. Bless your hearts. I just love it. I love all the support. I absolutely am enthralled. I'm just almost in disbelief that people would actually want to know how I live and how I've lived and survived all my life. You know, being poor and homesteading. It's amazing because when I was in my 20s and you know, and starting out in life with my family, who would have ever thought, I would have never thought in a million years that somebody would be interested in my life and the things that I do and the things that I know and how I can save money, and I'm just enthralled. And I just thank every one of you. Thank you so, so, so much from the bottom of my heart. In fact, I told you before in my last chit chat that I'm going to do another giveaway. So I want to give away a cookbook, and I would like to do another 3 of them. I would like to give away a cookbook. Now, it's not for sure yet, but I'd like to give away either the Sweets, Treats, and Yummy Eats cookbook or the Little Homestead Pantry cookbook, whichever they choose. And I also want to give away a 1-year subscription to Mother Earth News, which is always chock full of awesome and amazing information and useful information. I love that. Somebody else mentioned there was another book. I can't remember who mentioned it, but I think she called it Country Living. She said it was even better than Mother Earth News. So I want to check on it, because if it is, and it really has a lot more useful information, then that'll be a 1-year subscription. But I do want to give away a 1-year subscription of Mother Earth News. And I'm not sure what the 3rd one will be, but it will be something. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Tell me what a good giveaway would be. I've got either a cookbook, a 1-year subscription, and I know you're all going to say $1 million, but you know, if I had $1 million, we wouldn't be having this conversation, because I'd be living it up in Tahiti or someplace. But anyway, enough of that. Just a little fun there. But yeah, give me some good ideas for a 3rd giveaway, because I am already at 99 something, and it won't take long. My channel just absolutely has literally blown up in the last couple months. I honestly didn't think I would reach 10,000 until about next year, and it's like, holy cow, it really took off. So I'm just like running now to keep up with everybody. Even my comments, I'm doing my best, and I know some of them passed me up, but I'm doing my best. And I know you'll always see a heart by it, because I may not be able to answer it right then and there, but I always put a heart to let you know I read it and I love it. So you'll always get that. Anyway, that's what I want to do. So, you know, I expect within the next few days I'll be at 10,000 subscribers, and I made a promise that I'd do a giveaway at 10,000. So here we go, friends. give me some ideas. Give me some ideas, and then we'll do a giveaway. So, for now, you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend. And I'm going to go finish editing my videos and putting them up. And I'm going to take tomorrow off in my YouTube, and I've got errands to run, and oh, I hate going out when it's like this. You almost need waders because it's so wet, and there's Lake Wayna in the middle of our driveway, and all the roads are like washboards because, you know, there's patches where the road was 4 or 5 feet of ice, you know, and then packed with snow. Now it's melting, and there's big holes here and there, and it's like driving down a washboard. So, but I have to go out and battle it, so I've got to do stuff tomorrow. But anyway, with that, I'm so glad that we had this chit chat. Not a whole lot of information, but again, I'm dying for spring so that I can get you outside and we will have a ball. So there you have it, friends. I will see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching.